So I just finished reading a book and it was a really good book, and there is a text from the book that I would really like to share with you. A lot of books that I read have so many inspiring stories, and it doesn't even matter if it's fiction or non-fiction. It just inspires me to create inspirational stories for myself and to go on adventures and to do crazy things, make memories, and to hopefully lead an inspiring life. Wow. I believe that there are well-trodden paths through life, paths made familiar by habit or ancestors or television that brings us into contact with the things and the people we already know. Paths that lead to the pub, the sofa, the supermarket, the job we're sick of but don't have the guts to leave, the houses we hate, or the politics that don't serve us. But I know now that there are other paths too. Insane, impractical, and ridiculous paths. Paths that are not familiar and do not feel safe, that have not been walked by celebrities or friends or anyone. And it's all too easy to ignore these paths, because to follow them requires a huge leap of faith, a finger in your ears, eyes shut to the consequences kind of fearlessness. But if you do follow them, no matter how crazy they look to those on the outside, if you muster your courage and go, that's when you meet the people that change you. Ik dacht even een klein berichtje in het Nederlands. Ik wou even heel veel liefs geven, groetjes aan mijn fam, aan de familie en mijn vrienden thuis. En ik ben laatst gaan kamperen. Dus dat was superleuk. Een zomertrip in december is natuurlijk sowieso een nieuwe ervaring. Dus dat was helemaal super. En verder maak ik van alles mee. Dus ik vind het superleuk om jullie op deze manier op de hoogte te kunnen houden. En ik denk dat het gewoon super goed is. En dat was het eigenlijk. Let's go camping.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations though. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
We are on a hike today and we're going to
The batch.
which is
A
winery.
Vineyard.
Thank you. Oish.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. That's so cool. Right?
So nice when it rains a lot, but it needs to rain more.
Hello. So I'm currently sitting inside because there's some tropical rainstorm going on. But that was something that I was thinking about talking about because I was thinking about New Year's resolutions because the new year started and I actually really like New Year's resolutions, but not for the reason that you make certain goals that you have to achieve that specific year. I don't think that's what New Year resolutions are about at all. I think it is about the fact that we take time to reflect on ourselves, because that's so important, and because we live in a world now, or in a society where we're always busy and running around, and we get so much how do you say that in English, like influences, and so much things are going on around us and we get distracted, and it's kind of rare to maybe sit down and to really reflect on yourself and to think about yourself and what you aspire to do in the future, or what you believe in, what your values are, who you would like to become as a person, not as a job, but as a person within. And I think that's kind of what New Year's resolutions do, because it gives people the opportunity to sit down and to think about those things what they maybe normally wouldn't do. So I was thinking, I have this book where I wrote my New Year's resolutions in, so I thought I'd just share one or two or three of them. Because one of them that I thought about is that I would love to give more often to street musicians or street performers, because I see it often here in New Zealand, and I was lucky enough to meet a street musician a few years ago when I lived in Finland, and it was so amazing to hear all his stories about the places he had been and how hard he worked, and the people he met. And I think that was such an amazing person, and I was thinking about him, and then I thought, oh, that's actually something maybe I should do more often, because it's so easy to just rush through a city and don't pay attention to these kind of things, or the people that are doing this. But would definitely love to give and show my appreciation for the work that they do. So give more often to street musicians. Keep having epic adventures. That was also one, and I think I think that's definitely going to happen, or at least I hope. And also trying to learn more French, or to really invest more time in the language, because I would love to be able to speak to my partner's family and to connect with the people that are really important to him. And yeah, that has been kind of my goal for this year also, to do that. And there's so much more, but maybe the last one that I want to tell you is that I want to give more often a compliment to a stranger, because I noticed that whenever I do that, because I think I already did that quite often the past year, but I think that if I see somebody and I would think, oh, that's such an amazing dress, or oh, I love the color that they are wearing, or can be anything, or the bus driver that makes an epic turn that I'm really impressed about, then why shouldn't you say those things out loud to the people? Because the times that I do, you see the smile on people's faces, and I think a lot of people also don't really know how to respond when they get a compliment, because yeah, sometimes we get a bit, I don't know, maybe embarrassed or uncomfortable, or we just don't really know how to respond. But I'm sure that those people, when they come home, it's maybe one of the first things they will tell to their partner or their family, like, oh, somebody told me today that I had a nice dress when I was in a bus, or at least that's what I would do. So it's such a small effort to give somebody a compliment, and you can really make somebody's day. I really think so, because I know that it really warms my heart if somebody, like a stranger, gives me a compliment. So I want to do that even more often. And if I think something, if I see somebody or sitting next to somebody and I think, oh, that's really cool, why shouldn't you say it out loud? And maybe it's also nice to show you, this is our little house here in Waiheke Island still. So yeah, we have, so this is the kitchen, that is the kitchen, that little corner there, and then this is the living room, and then we have a little hallway over there, and then there's a small bedroom and bathroom. Yeah, but it's a super nice cozy place. And then we have the most beautiful view, I think, because it kind of looks like a jungle, and I've never had a view like this, and I think it's really amazing. So yeah, and in the beginning of this video I was talking about a book. I don't know if you remember, but it's actually this book. The Ribbons Are for Fearlessness, it's called. I went to the library a few days ago, so I picked up a lot of books. Yeah, because I love to read, and I love to read inspiring stories, so therefore I thought I'd share that with you. So if you get the chance to read it, definitely do, because yeah, I really loved it. So I'm on my way to the supermarket, so I thought it might be a good moment to end the video here. It's a bit rainy today, but it's very warm, so it's very wet, humid and warm, so I'm really not used to that. I really don't know how to deal with that, but it's nice, kind of. It's different. But yeah, so that was it, and I hope I can give another update soon. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope it was nice and not boring, but yeah, nice for you to see. And yeah, I see you in the next one. Bye.